Okay, here we are with, it's just like one of those oil burners. You put the essential oils in the top and a little candle, but I found it also works to melt beeswax if you're doing any encaustic art. I don't have one of those utensils where it will burn. You plug it in and it melts the wax. So I was experimenting one day and found that if I put the beeswax in here, this part actually gets quite hot, and you know, with a simple little candle you can pick up a packet of, I don't know, 12 quite cheaply, $1 or £1 depending on where you are, and I've just literally put them in. I'm going to put a few more in so you can see, and then, you know, as you're using this, if you need more, obviously you put more in, and I've got a little packet here of well, not packet, but these are just crayons, and you can use these in an art project, and I will show you some in another video, some art projects using these crayons in a similar way that you would batik. And when you whatever brush you use, you're never ever going to be able to use it for anything else, but you know, once the brush has dried, obviously it appears as if you can't use it again, but once you dip it into the once you use it in the actually, I don't want to use this brush in there because it's got a colour on it. I'm going to use a different brush, but when you reuse it in the wax, it just melts and you're able to use it as normal. But obviously, you know, once it dries hard, but it will soften again. The other thing I found useful, if you are using different colours, because I've just spent like 20 minutes cleaning this out because I had coloured crayons in there. But these little foil cases, you can use these and put different colours in, and if you actually put that in there, it still does get hot enough to melt, and it's really cool. And what I did with this is make some little, what I call I call them crayon cakes, and it's in my container here. What I did was getting several of these, I put them on here, broke the wax up, and made these little cakes that what I would do is use them in my projects. Or if I wanted to, you know, you could make several of different colours and melt them like that, use what you want, and then when you finish, just allow it to cool and it will go hard again. So that's a little tip. Got a few in here of different colours. I was trying to see what different colours I could get. So if you do have a little oil burner, I mean, you can pick these up. I mean, this was I mean, you can pick these up quite cheaply. I mean, this wasn't cheap, it came as a set. But you can pick them up. We have what's called pound stores over here, so you can pick them up for £1, or if you get you know, one that's a bit more expensive, you know, you'll find, see, this whole area up here is hot, and you would hold it at the bottom there. That's cool. But as you see, look, just in that few minutes it's all melted. Okay, so I've hoped you've enjoyed that little tip, and I'm going to go on and use this in one of my projects. There we go. Alright, okay, bye for now.